we do that.
And I think when we've got this question of why would we work psychically to tell somebody the information that they already know about themselves, well, believe it or not, a lot of us have forgotten who we are. And through a good psychic reading, we can be reminded of our strengths, we can be reminded of how resilient we are, we can be reminded of what we've learned through past experiences. And this is where psychic, as in future telling, crystal ball gazing type of tarot card futuristic things get very confused, because that is not a good psychic reading. A good psychic reading is where you go so deep within their soul, you remind them of the challenges and the opportunities they've taken, what life was like when they took those opportunities, what life is like at the moment, and remind them and empower them to remember who they are in order for them to be able to make their future decisions on who they know they are at a soul level. So it's reminding them at a deep soul level who they are. But often when we're working psychically, an untrained psychic will not know what information to look for, what they're supposed to be doing with that information, and what the purpose of that information is. So I know Mitch and Kath and Phil and myself advocate that people develop in the psychic faculty first, but it's like the golden nugget. Everybody wants to be a medium, but nobody wants to do the ground roots foundation work of the psychic. So the four of us know that we always advocate somebody to sit in an awareness circle and find out about the psychic, find out about themselves, because the psychic faculty requires for you to look at the evidence in the person in front of you's soul, which is exactly the same as looking the evidence of the spirit person's soul, except the spirit person's not able to vocally say no. So we've really got to practice in the psychic and recognize what a really, really good psychic reading can do. It empowers the person to make their own decisions. It doesn't tell the person the decision to make. And this is why we run the Wednesday psychic and the Thursday mediumistic. And I know from Longton Church, they do the awareness circle and the development circle, because it's imperative people do this early work. And sometimes I'd rather have a psychic reading. I know where the spirit world is. I know my loved ones are well and fine. Sometimes I want to be reminded of my own strength. So a psychic reading mostly is probably what I would look for from a good medium or a good psychic.
Mm-hmm.